首尔冠军赛季后赛8强，太平洋最后希望 DRX 对上 Sentinels， 究竟是谁可以迈向6强？让我们拭目以待。
Shots are fired, aftershock for aftershock. The blind, it was good towards the back of the pillar, but it just can't quite disjoint these players still. DRX claim the day here, claim the round, opening pistol round. Be slowed down, Haunt up and over the top as well. The wall's gonna reveal onto Buzz, but there's no punish in sight yet. A Sacy peaks round for that C, second return, at least with the kill. Going for seconds. It's cheeky, slightly greedy, yet he does get punished in the end with the trade still. He's turned it into that 3 versus 3. Noro theft, given access and information towards it. TENZ though, lighting up these players, and a quick tap as well through the box. 69, barely on any health at all. Fault line, threw it out, sent to supplement. Bullet spam is perfect. Flashback, he's got too much to overcome there. Cannot do it, not against.
What a punish onto Buzz.
Spike planted.
TENZ continues to have big impact, as he did in the Gen G game.
Hey!
This is going to put the hurt onto DRX.
Through the market area. This is going to put the pressure on the Mako. Paranoia and the stun. It's all perfect. Alternating the lanes. Buzz is going to have to play up into their face with the right click. It's going to be rewarded, but not enough for the second kill. Zelsis. A stave off Foxy9 in through the back of the site, up and over as well. Too many targets to overcome, yet still Foxy9 doesn't himself another one. But against the weaponry, you got to think inevitability, potentially shots rattled by flashback to no avail.
And also, weirdly enough, his first ace of 2024 as well.
Which is wild.
Absolutely bonkers. I mean, he's been a phenomenal player all season. He's only gotten better actually as the year's gone on. But he still hasn't had an ace this year. Pulls it out.
Against the Rolling Thunder, I feel like it could be some worries, but a Nightfall at least gives them peace of mind. They know that nobody's hunkering down onto the side. With that lurk spotted, flashback down and out. Noro theft gives them full information. Rolling Thunder has to be used nice and early here. Paranoia alongside it, sees to the feet. Aftershock into the corner. Overdrive, let loose. Zekken trying to get explosive, trying to get electric. John QT trying to play himself in, but he's fallen asleep at the wheel, and a few stray bullets surely needs to end the life of his DRX players. They're all gone in the end, but time, as I said, got a little bit too slow from Sentinels at the beginning of that. Now he becomes that insurance policy. Buzz, angle trains, but he's missed that timing, still doesn't decide to hold himself up onto it once more. Overdrives here, just try and get Buzz out of dodge. Smokes up in their faces. It's an unusual position to be playing in, but still with a Rolling Thunder aftershock, all combined through. Buzz has been unaccounted for, and he's spraying them through. Zelsis, half will not save you. That's a 4-piece and a flawless finish to the half. DRX behind, TENZ now planting in for that backside control. Real uncomfortable post plant for Sentinels. It all comes down to these first shots that they hit, and bullets exchange through the walls. No kills yet, but spraying them down.
Coming from the Guardians in that round. Let's reposition towards the end from TENZ. You saw that?
Yeah, he did. Definitely looked away. I mean, listen, better lucky than good.
Guys, we need to dumb this down.
Making sure that they can use some of that util. Here's an overdrive, offloaded again, but a Rolling Thunder used in kind. There was no tap there onto the spike to force it out early. Then just opted to use that one themselves. Just hearing these.
What?
Oh! What is that? Shock darts rebounding. Foxy9 now defusing, sticking. Needs to be defended, but the bullet spam again. Right in through the smoke, just finding all sorts of targets, but just Bane left alive despite the heroics. And not enough to do it. Be able to get some damage, and it is nice. With a 4-piece to finish. 3 straight bullets not enough. Not a Nightfall. Up and around Bane. Taking the peak, swinging wide. Does win it now against Sacy. Flashes again. Overwhelming out through the back. This is Bane still helping him out. Dart up and over. It's going to be broken in the end. Spraying him down. Zekken is a menace right now. He's an absolute menace. But Foxy9 just cannot bring it over the line. Want to give away the gun here still. In through, it's going to be ults committed. DRX, a Hail Mary is called and asked for, answered by Buzz and Bane. Dynamic as a duo, and a clearer path to success instantaneously.
TENZ.
An all here for TENZ.
He can pick the spike up.
They're trying to stack it. 3 bodies. Is it going to be
Denial.
Beautiful by DRX.
What a sick play.
That risk does pay off for DRX, but now SEN, they go full throttle and already catching kills. Reveal up through the back, Foxy9, potentially no long for this world, and yes, ran down with a follow-up damage as Sacy. Running gun, here but Bane does return the fire, turns the kill for the trade, buzzes straight back and through, TENZ up and over, drop in, and now it is getting messy. Dart has to be dealt with. It's just in time, they'll reveal onto these players, but still anchoring strong. Bane needs to lock and hold it down. 3-piece. TENZ In that 1v2, he knows the drone is coming forward.
No way.
TP's forward, flashback. Has his teammates back. Oh, this one, they're still going to be holding it down. 3 players now anchoring over towards the B side. The camera catching that contact, and the other players taking up residence out through market and now in through the site. It's all about how they deal with this one. Beautiful stun, that's Buzz, trying to make the most of it. Up and through, not expecting the flashback was there. And holding all the angles, smokes, spam through, 1 out. There are gaps to be found, but Sentinels have to be brave enough to just step over it. Instead, it's Foxy9 tearing them to pieces. Drops his idol, Zekken was up next, on through the chopping block, and he might have just done enough. 3 left to stand for Sentinels to pull it back from the brink. There's 40 seconds left in the round, which is some time to work with, but again, they don't have the players and not even really the weaponry at it. Walking their way through its contact plays to see if they can get themselves in for the front of the site. Celsius sticking, sees denied, John Tito domes him. And Bane's also dropped in the process, flashback! No long for this world. They're doing it and pulling it back.
DRX cannot afford to lose this situation. This was a 5v3. It's crumbled away from them. Foxy9, the player who managed to get those 2 openers, is now asked alongside Mako the veteran to do the most. How do you crack into this B main post?
Aftershock still for Celsius too. Time pressure is mounting. You can already hear it. The spike is ticking. Foxy9, straight flash, but he needs to get half, and he needs it now.
The stick.
That's the only win con. Foxy9, he's got it at least, but tagged up, stuck up. Mako, spam and sprayed. He will not survive. Overtime. Cement themselves to the spot as well, but it's fakes on fakes, because guess what? TENZ, he didn't give up B main control this entire time.
DRX have heard them leaving, but Buzz, I don't think fully confirmed that.
Haunt over. Bit of peace of mind here for SEN. They're going to be trying to make their moves now out through market again. It's just fakes on fakes, but I think this is just indecision, hesitancy.
20
Rearing his head
seconds.
for Sentinels. You have to make a play here. And I mean, DRX is still in position. They're going to be able to point you down, follow through with the rifles in hands as well. It has to be mechanical ability. You're down to 12 seconds. But still these players holding tight, close up, cutting them up, trading on sight. Foxy9, spamming, spraying, praying away. Time has to be stuck at TENZ. He holds it down. Foxy9 barely alive in the double digits. But no more, no long. Lock this one down out through market. Here's a battle, and here's a skirmish. Celsius postured and pushed back, at least traded into play. Second, straight damage and bullet, at least through Foxy9. He might have done enough to play TENZ. Back in, barrel, betrayed by it. Buzz didn't stand a chance. Gives TENZ that perfect time with a reposition out wide. Foxy9 cannot adjust it in time.
Down B.
Down to that 1v2. Heads appearing, flashback has chances and opportunities, but the C's, no connection. Just out of range, doubled up, SEN, the rifling surely does it, winning it, ADS Sacy! Barely there in time. He's going to be used in kind as well, pushing them back still. Player disadvantage here for SEN. A lot's going to be asked of them, one way into their face. Sacy stands his ground, stalwart defender, rips them apart now, out through, and Mako just cannot withstand this. Flashback, and Bane drop down low, decayed into the single digits, and Bane will be no more. It's a 15-13.